So I was looking into some IPOs, and came across Capital Numbers Infotech. Seems like they're going public soon.
Oh, yeah, I actually saw something about that too. It's a book built issue, right? With a price band of 250 to 263 rupees per share.
Exactly. And the IPO opens on January 20th and closes on the 22nd. That's a pretty tight window.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if people are interested, they have to act fast. It's on the BSE SME, isn't it?
That's right. And the listing is expected around January 27th. So a quick turnaround from closing to listing.
That's good to know. So, what do they actually do? I know it's something in tech, but like what kind of tech?
Well, they're into digital consulting and IT engineering. Seems pretty broad, right?
Right. I mean, almost every tech company has that as a core service. Anything specific?
Yeah, they offer software development, web development, mobile app development, even quality assurance testing, and data analytics.
Ah, okay. So, kind of a full time tech service provider, then. I mean, like, that's pretty comprehensive.
Yeah, and they also delve into artificial intelligence and machine learning, cloud engineering, and even emerging tech like blockchain and augmented reality or virtual reality.
Okay, that's a pretty diverse portfolio. It's like a tech buffet.
Yeah, it is. So they serve a lot of different business needs, from custom software to mobile apps and data analysis tools.
It's good they're covering all the bases. Do they have any specific business models that they follow?
Yes, they have project-based development, which is great for when clients have specific goals and timelines.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it allows for focused delivery. What about more ongoing work?
Yes, they also do time and material-based development, or T&M, with the focus on discovery, staffing, engineering, and release. So it's a very structured approach.
That's like having a dedicated team, but you're only paying for the hours they're working on.
Precisely. And apparently they have over 1,000 clients worldwide, with over 250 active clients as of last September.
That's quite a reach. So they're not just a small company, then, I guess.
Definitely not. They also have a good sized workforce, around 447 employees as of September 30th, 2024.
That's a decent sized team for those kinds of operations. Makes you think about their financial performance. What do the financials look like?
Well, their total assets have grown from 4,872.2 lakh rupees in financial year 22 to 8,995.96 lakh rupees as of last September 2024.
Okay, that's solid growth. I mean, that's almost doubling their assets. Any information about their revenue?
Their revenue reached 5,164.14 lakh rupees in September 2024, and their profit after tax is 1,367.04 lakh rupees for that same period.
Wow, that's a pretty healthy profit margin. And what about their net worth?
Net worth increased from 4,251.23 lakh rupees in financial year 22 to 8,114 lakh rupees as of last September. So, yeah, strong growth across the board.
Right, that's what you want to see before, considering investing. It shows stability and growth potential.
Exactly. So their key performance indicators also look pretty good. Return on capital employed at 51.90% and return on net worth at 38.62% as of last March.
Well, those are impressive returns. The price to book value is 8.29. That's something to think about.
Yes, it is. They are also aiming to raise 169.37 crore rupees through this IPO.
Right. They're issuing 64 lakh 40,000 shares with a fresh issue of 32 lakh 20,000 shares and an offer for sale of 32 lakh 20,000 shares.
Correct. And the minimum lot size for application is 400 shares, which means a minimum investment of 1,05,200 rupees for retail investors.
And for high net worth individuals, it's 2 lots. So that's 800 shares amounting to 2,10,400 rupees.
Yeah. And the IPO proceeds are for tech advancement, business development, subsidiary investment, and other strategic initiatives.
So basically, they are aiming to expand their business. It looks like a solid plan.
It does. Oh, and before I forget, if you're enjoying this discussion and want more IPO insights, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's a great reminder. The information we are giving can help you make informed decisions.
Absolutely. So, what do you think of all of this so far? Is it like a good investment opportunity?
Well, the financials look solid and they are operating in a sector with strong growth potential, but it's also a competitive and fragmented segment.
That's a fair point. I mean, they might be fully priced.
Right. So investors, need to weigh the risks and opportunities. It's like deciding on the right recipe when you've got so many ingredients.
That's a great analogy. It's not just about the ingredients, but how they come together.
Exactly. They have strong financials and a growing market, but also they are dependent on the digital consulting and IT services sector.
Right. And the IT sector is pretty competitive with both domestic and international players.
True, but the increasing demand for digital engineering, artificial intelligence, and blockchain offers great opportunities for growth.
And they have ISO certifications and SOC 2. That's like having a seal of approval for quality and security.
Absolutely. Those certifications boost investor confidence. It's kind of like having a well maintained car, it inspires trust.
That's true. So, what do you think overall? Should people consider applying?
Well, informed investors, might consider parking a moderate amount of funds for the medium to long term. That's how I'd see it.
Right. So, not a get rich quick scheme, but more of a long term play. Got it.
Exactly. It's like planting a tree. It needs time to grow and bear fruit.
I like that. So, we've covered a lot of information about Capital Numbers, their services, financials, and the IPO itself.
We have. And I think it gives our listeners a better idea of whether it could be an investment they should, explore further.
Definitely. So, are you planning to apply or are you going to sit this one out?
Well, I'm still mulling it over. I need to look more into their business model and competitors.
That makes sense. Due diligence is key, I guess.
Absolutely. Always do your homework before diving into any investment. It's like checking the weather before a hike, right?
Perfect analogy. And thanks for breaking everything down. I've learned a lot.
No problem. That's what we're here for, to help make these things clearer.
Right? So, what should we look into next time? Any ideas?
Maybe we could delve into another company that's going public soon. There seems to be a lot of activity in the market lately.
Yeah, that sounds great. That could be fun. We can definitely keep our listeners updated with that.
Exactly. Keep them informed and hopefully help them make sound financial decisions.